Believe it or not, hedgehogs aren't from America. These adorable little creatures actually come from Europe, Asia, and Africa. Their name stems from their favorite places to roam. Garden hedges. Imagine a spiky little critter waddling around your backyard. Hedgehogs are often found in gardens where they hunt for insects, worms, and snails. They add a delightful charm to the landscape and play an important role in keeping the insect population in check. Additionally, the unique sounds they make resemble grunt-like noises, which is reminiscent of pigs. This quirky trait contributes to their endearing personality. Although hedgehogs are not native to the US, they have become popular pets, with people loving their unique looks and behaviors. Want to know more about why they are so special? Let's uncover the truth about Earth's hidden gold. Did you know that our planet has so much gold buried deep in its core that if we could extract it all and spread it evenly, we could coat the entire Earth in a shiny layer? Experts estimate there's enough gold to create a layer about 1.5 feet thick. This precious metal, most of which is inaccessible due to its location deep inside the Earth, offers a tantalizing glimpse into the planet's geology. While we often think of gold as being just in jewelry or coins, it's fascinating to learn that there's a staggering amount locked away. However, extracting this gold is an enormous challenge, as drilling down to the core would require technology far beyond our current capabilities. Can you imagine a golden Earth? The thought not only sparks our imagination, but also highlights the mysteries of our world beneath the surface. Why exactly does Turtis salt mine attract tourists now? The Turtis salt mine in Romania has undergone an incredible transformation from an old labor-intensive site to a dazzling underground tourist destination. Once a place where miners toiled hard, it now welcomes visitors with its futuristic atmosphere, showcasing stunning lighting and creative architectural design. As you wander through its vast caverns, you can marvel at the interplay of light and shadows that highlight the striking salt formations. This unique blend of nature and art creates an otherworldly experience, drawing in curious adventurers and families alike. Besides enjoying the beautiful scenery, visitors also learn about the mine's rich history and its importance in the region's economy. Whether you're snapping photos or simply soaking in the beauty, Turtis offers an unforgettable adventure. Who knew a salt mine could be such an exciting place to explore? Guess what really drives Ruffled potato chip popularity? Ruffled potato chips are loved for their unique design, which makes them sturdier than regular flat chips. Their signature ridges do more than just look cool. They actually provide extra surface area and structural strength. This means when you dip them into your favorite sauces, like salsa or guacamole, they are less likely to break compared to their flatter counterparts. It's all about enhancing your snacking experience. The ridges trap more of that delicious dip too, ensuring you taste every bit of flavor. So next time you're at a party or just chilling at home, reach for those Ruffled chips, knowing they're built for dipping pleasure. Who knew a simple snack could have such clever engineering behind it, making every crunch even more satisfying? Turns out the truth is that blue whales are massive. These gentle giants of the ocean hold the title of the largest animals on Earth, and their heart is a true testament to their size. Weighing an astonishing 400 pounds, a blue whale's heart is not only heavy, but also incredibly powerful. In fact, its heartbeat can be detected from over 2 miles away. Just imagine the sound echoing through the deep blue waters of the ocean. This extraordinary capability allows them to communicate over great distances, helping them find each other in the vast ocean. Blue whales can grow up to 100 feet long, and their hearts are roughly the size of a small car. They need such a hardy organ to pump blood through their immense bodies, ensuring that every organ and muscle gets the oxygen it needs to thrive. Isn't it amazing how nature produces such remarkable creatures? Ever thought about why you can walk to Russia? During the winter months, the Bering Strait, normally a wide stretch of water between Alaska and Russia, freezes over, creating a solid surface of ice. This unusual phenomenon allows adventurous souls to traverse the 2.4 miles between these two locations on foot. Picture stepping from North America to Asia, feeling the crisp, cold air biting your cheeks as you walk across a seemingly endless expanse of shimmering white ice. This remarkable opportunity typically arises in December and January, when temperatures plunge and the ice thickens significantly. However, while this trek sounds exhilarating, it comes with its own set of challenges. Weather can change dramatically, and not all areas of the strait freeze reliably, which can lead to dangerous conditions. Those who have successfully crossed it have emphasized the importance of preparation and awareness of the shifting landscape. Whether you're dreaming of an epic journey or simply fascinated by the concept, the idea of walking between two countries on ice is an extraordinary thought, isn't it? Scientists recently discovered that. Let's uncover the truth about Coco Chanel's fashion revolution. Coco Chanel was not merely a famous designer. She was a pioneer who reshaped the landscape of women's fashion forever. During the early 20th century, an era dominated by corsets and ornate dresses, Chanel broke free from tradition by introducing the revolutionary little black dress. This simple yet stylish garment transformed the color black from a symbol of mourning into a staple of elegance and chic sophistication. Imagine a society where women felt restricted by their clothing choices. Chanel changed that narrative completely. Beyond the little black dress, she made bold strides by incorporating pants into women's wardrobes, defying the norms of her time when skirts were de rigueur. This daring choice encouraged women to prioritize comfort and practicality while still maintaining a fashionable appearance. With her innovative designs, Chanel empowered women to express themselves freely and confidently, paving the way for a more diverse fashion world. Today, thanks to her vision and courage, women can wear what they choose without fear, embracing their unique styles with pride. Here's a wild fact about U.S. currency. The U.S. once printed a stunning $100,000 bill featuring the portrait of Woodrow Wilson. This gigantic note wasn't made for everyday spending. Instead, it served a specific purpose in bank transfers between the Federal Reserve banks. Imagine holding a bill worth so much that it could buy a brand new car more than 100 times over. The $100,000 bill was never intended for the general public to use, making it a unique artifact in currency history. Only about 400 of these bills were printed in the 1930s, and they vanished from circulation by the late 1960s. Today, collectors treasure these rare bills, and they can fetch thousands at auctions. The fascinating story behind the creation and purpose of this bill sparks curiosity about the evolution of money. What do you think sparked the idea for such a high denomination? What if I told you grizzly bears have amazing claws? Their claws can grow up to 10 centimeters long, making them one of nature's most effective tools. These impressive claws aren't just for show, they play a critical role in the bear's daily life. With such powerful claws, grizzly bears can dig effortlessly through tough soil and roots, helping them find food like bulbs and insects. When hunting, these claws help them catch prey, making a grizzly a formidable predator. But it's not just about hunting. Their claws are also essential for climbing trees and scratching their backs. Moreover, these magnificent bears rely on their claws for digging dens, providing safety and shelter. In the wild, every little advantage counts, and those wickedly long claws give grizzlies the edge they need to thrive in their rugged environments. Can you imagine the power behind those claws? Guess what really drives river beauty? Nature has an incredible way of captivating us, and rivers are often seen as some of the most beautiful landscapes on our planet. Take the Amazon River, for instance. It's not just about its size, it's the vibrant ecosystem teeming with life that makes it striking. The lush rainforests, diverse wildlife, and the shimmering waters create an enchanting scene that invites exploration and admiration. Rivers also play a vital role in human culture, serving as a source of inspiration for art, literature, and even music. People have traveled for centuries along these waterways, finding not only beauty, but essential resources and pathways for trade. This connection we have with rivers enriches our lives, reminding us of the importance of preserving these natural wonders. So what do you think is the key to a river's breathtaking charm? Hard to believe, but assassins have interesting choices. Charles J. Guiteau, who infamously assassinated President James A. Garfield in 1881, made a curious decision when selecting his weapon. Instead of a traditional wooden handle, Gogh chose a revolver with an eye-catching ivory grip, convinced it would look more appealing in a museum display. This choice reflects his bizarre mindset, blending a desire for notoriety with a fascination for aesthetics. The weapon he used was a .44 caliber British Bulldog revolver, notorious for its power. On July 2, 1881, Gogh approached Garfield at a railway station and fired 2 shots, severely wounding the president. Garfield's subsequent struggle for survival lasted 11 weeks, ultimately ending in his death, which shocked the nation. Gogh's decision to select such a unique firearm underscores the strange and tragic intersection of personal ambition and history. Meet Esther the tennis robot, a game changer. Esther is a remarkable human-scale training robot specifically designed for playing tennis, and she represents a significant leap forward in the field of robotics. Imagine practicing your tennis skills with a partner who never gets tired. Esther is equipped with advanced sensors and algorithms that allow her to analyze a player's movements and adapt her responses, giving players real-time feedback to improve their game. This innovation could be a breakthrough for athletes looking to enhance their training without the need for a human partner. Esther serves balls at varying speeds and spins, mimicking the challenges faced in an actual match. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, Esther can help you refine your techniques. In a world where technology evolves every day, the introduction of robots like Esther illustrates how artificial intelligence can integrate seamlessly into sports training. Will we soon see more AI companions on the court? Believe it or not, discover the secrets of Mount Everest today. This towering giant, standing at an impressive 848 meters, is not just the highest peak on Earth. It is an emblem of human ambition and natural beauty. Nestled in the stunning Himalayan range, which lies between Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest attracts adventurers and nature lovers from every corner of the world. Trekking to its base camp is a thrilling experience, offering breathtaking views and a first-hand glimpse into the vibrant culture of the Sherpa people. Along the trail, trekkers encounter traditional villages, colorful markets, and centuries-old Buddhist monasteries, making the journey rich in both scenery and cultural experiences. For those who crave a different angle, helicopter tours provide stunning aerial views of Everest's icy slopes and dramatic cliffs. Standing in the shadow of this colossal mountain allows you to appreciate its immense power and the stories it holds. Whether you dream of climbing its challenging peaks or merely wish to enjoy its majestic beauty, the allure of Mount Everest is undeniable. Ready to embark on this unforgettable adventure? Is it really true that the Great Wall is many walls? The Great Wall of China is often thought of as one long, solid structure, but that's not the whole story. This amazing landmark is actually a massive chain of walls and fortifications built by different dynasties over many centuries. From the Qin dynasty in the 3rd century BC to the Ming dynasty in the 17th century, each era added its own unique design and materials, creating a patchwork of styles that spans thousands of miles. Originally constructed to protect against invasions, the Great Wall also serves as a powerful symbol of China's strength and unity. Its breathtaking views and rich history attract millions of visitors each year, making it a key part of cultural heritage. So the next time you picture the Great Wall, remember that it tells the story of many hands and many hearts coming together across time. Prepare to be amazed by the wonders of glass. Did you know there are over 17 different types of glass, each offering unique properties? Glass isn't just the clear stuff we see in windows. It comes in many forms, all created under specific temperature and pressure conditions. For instance, soda-lime glass is commonly used in bottles and windows, while borosilicate glass, made famous by brands like Pyrex, can withstand extreme temperature changes. Other types include lead glass, which sparkles brilliantly due to its high refractive index, and tempered glass, which is heat-treated for strength. Each type is designed for specific uses, from art to technology. Understanding these variations can deepen our appreciation for this everyday material, which shapes our world in more ways than we realize. So next time you grab a drink from a glass, think about the fascinating science behind it. Most people don't know this, but shoebills are dinosaur-like. The shoebill stork, Baleniceps rex, captivates observers with its striking resemblance to a living dinosaur. Standing over 1.2 meters tall, this majestic bird boasts a massive, shoe-shaped bill and a steely gaze that can send chills down your spine. Found in the murky swamps of Central Africa, the shoebill remains motionless for hours, waiting patiently to ambush its prey. When it finally strikes, it demonstrates incredible precision, snatching fish, frogs, and even baby crocodiles from the water with its powerful beak. The snap of its bill sounds like a gunshot, showcasing its strength and hunting prowess. Though it appears ferocious, the shoebill is surprisingly shy and solitary, often nesting in remote wetlands. Unfortunately, these habitats are under threat due to human activity, prompting urgent conservation efforts. Protecting the shoebill and its unique ecosystem is crucial for preserving the enchantment of this almost prehistoric bird. How can we ensure its survival in a rapidly changing world? What if I told you Roosevelt banned Christmas trees? In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt made a surprising decision to ban Christmas trees from the White House, believing they were wasteful and harmful to the environment. This action came as part of his broader conservation efforts, which sought to protect nature for future generations. However, Roosevelt's two sons had other ideas. They secretly smuggled a tree into their room and decorated it in defiance of their father's ruling. This heartwarming act of rebellion highlights a universal truth. Even the most powerful figures can be swayed by their children's holiday spirit. The image of those boys joyfully celebrating with their hidden Christmas tree offers a glimpse into family life at the White House, proving that Christmas cheer can break through even the strictest rules. Isn't it fascinating how traditions can stir up unexpected moments of joy? Believe it or not, Kabaddi has been thrilling players for centuries. This traditional sport from India has a rich history that goes back over 4,000 years, making it one of the oldest games still played today. In a typical Kabaddi match, a player takes on the daring role of a rider. The objective? To venture into the opposing team's area, touch as many opponents as possible, and return safely to their own side, all while holding their breath. This unique twist adds a tactical layer to the sport, requiring players to strategize their moves carefully. Kabaddi also emphasizes teamwork and physical endurance, as players must work together to defend their territory while preparing for the next raid. The game has gained popularity beyond India, with international tournaments showcasing its excitement and skill. Could Kabaddi become the next global sports sensation? You might be shocked to learn that many claim alien abduction. Despite skepticism from scientists, countless individuals assert their experiences are both real and traumatic. Abduction stories often recount similar details: bright lights, strange creatures, and feelings of paralysis. These narratives can be so vivid that some people turn to hypnosis to unlock suppressed memories, revealing chilling accounts that resonate with others' experiences. The seeming consistency of these stories adds fuel to the debate about whether they are merely products of imagination or something more. While many skeptics argue that these experiences can be explained by sleep paralysis or hallucinations, the emotional toll on those who believe they have been abducted is very real. Some claim these encounters leave lasting impacts on their lives. Is it possible that there's more to these stories than meets the eye, or are they simply figments of the imagination? Believe it or not, penguins were once giants. Scientists have discovered that about 40 million years ago, there were penguins that grew up to 6 feet tall. These enormous birds roamed the Earth during a time when the climate was different, leading to larger species evolving. Known as the giant penguin, or Paleodiptes, this bird was quite a sight. Imagine a penguin as tall as a person waddling along the icy shores. These prehistoric penguins were not only tall, but also quite heavy, weighing around 250 pounds. Their size helped them adapt to their environment, allowing them to dive deep into the ocean to hunt for fish and other sea creatures. While today's penguins are much smaller, ranging from just a couple of feet to about 4 feet tall, understanding their giant ancestors gives us fascinating insight into how species adapt over millions of years. What other surprises does the history of wildlife hold? Can you believe the Statue of Liberty's color change? When the Statue of Liberty was inaugurated in 1886, it boasted a reddish-brown hue thanks to its copper coating. However, as time marched on, oxidation transformed the statue's appearance into the iconic blue-green patina we recognize today. This change didn't just happen for aesthetic reasons. The patina actually serves an important purpose. It creates a protective layer that guards the copper beneath from the elements, preventing corrosion and ensuring that Lady Liberty stands tall against the test of time. This remarkable transformation showcases how something as simple as air and moisture can impact monumental structures. Interestingly, the patina will continue to change over the years, but it's a sign of longevity rather than decay. Instead of detracting from its image as a symbol of freedom, this beautiful green color enhances it, reminding us of the resilience and adaptability needed in our quest for liberty. Isn't it fascinating how something beloved can evolve while still holding its core significance? Think your watch is safe in water? Although you might believe that a watch labeled as water-resistant up to 30 meters can handle deep dives, the truth is quite different. This label actually means the watch can only resist splashes and light exposure to water, not withstand full submersion. The 30-meter rating indicates how the watch performs in a controlled environment, meaning it can survive things like rain or washing your hands, but it might fail under more extreme conditions like swimming or diving. In reality, watches designed for swimming must have much higher ratings, often starting at 100 meters to ensure they can handle the pressure of being underwater. So before taking that plunge into the pool or ocean, check the specifications and consider whether your watch is truly ready for a swim. Understanding these details can save your timepiece from costly damage and frustration. Always remember, a little clarity about these ratings can make a big difference for your watch's longevity. Why do Americans love cereal for breakfast so much? With more than 100 billion servings consumed every year, cereal has truly become the go-to breakfast choice across the United States. This breakfast staple owes its popularity to factors like convenience and variety. Imagine a busy morning where pouring a bowl of cereal takes only seconds, allowing you to squeeze in a meal before heading out the door. From classic cornflakes to colorful Fruit Loops, there's a cereal for every taste bud. Many cereals are fortified with essential vitamins and minerals, adding nutritional benefits to their delicious flavors. Families often pair their favorite cereals with milk or yogurt, making for a satisfying and healthy combination. With its mix of convenience, taste, and nutrition, it's no wonder that cereal continues to reign supreme in American households. What's your favorite way to enjoy it? Here's a wild fact about NBA history. In 1950, Chuck Cooper shattered barriers by becoming the first African-American player to be selected by the NBA, joining the Boston Celtics. This landmark moment was more than just a personal achievement. It symbolized a turning point in professional sports. Cooper's impressive dribbling skills delighted fans and showcased his talent on the court. His presence in the NBA opened doors for countless players who would follow in his footsteps, paving the way for diversity in a historically exclusive sports league. Despite facing challenges during his career, Cooper's perseverance and skill set a powerful example of determination. Today, his legacy is celebrated not only for his contributions to basketball, but also for the pioneering spirit he embodied. How did his journey inspire future athletes? Ever thought about why Buenos Aires is so captivating? This vibrant city boasts an impressive array of landmarks that reflect its rich history and cultural depth. At the heart of it all is the Plaza de Mayo, a bustling square that has witnessed countless pivotal moments in Argentina's narrative, from spirited political rallies to profound social movements. Nearby, the Casa Rosada, the iconic pink presidential palace, captures attention with its striking color and mesmerizing architecture. Visitors often marvel at its facade, which serves as a reminder of the country's dynamic political past. However, one of the real highlights of Buenos Aires is the Teatro Colón, a stunning opera house lauded not only for its grand neoclassical design, but also for its extraordinary acoustics. These acoustics ensure that every performance delivers a truly magical experience, attracting renowned artists from around the globe. With its vibrant street life, rich history, and artistic spirit, Buenos Aires enchants all who wander its streets or take a seat in the elegant Teatro Colón. What more could a traveler desire in such a captivating city? Turns out the truth is that fire never quits. This is especially true for the Darvaza gas crater, also known as the Gateway to Hell, which has been ablaze in the Karakum Desert since 1971. It all began when Soviet scientists accidentally ignited a natural gas field, aiming to avoid a dangerous release of methane gas into the atmosphere. Instead of extinguishing the fire, they decided to let it burn out, thinking it would take a few weeks. Here we are, and over 50 years later, and the crater is still glowing brightly. The site is both mesmerizing and eerie, attracting adventurous tourists and photographers from around the world. The intense flames and roaring sound create an unforgettable experience, leading many to call it one of the most fascinating natural wonders. So what do you think? Would you dare to visit this fiery spectacle? Let's uncover the truth about botulinum toxin. This substance is considered the most dangerous on Earth, and it comes from a bacterium called Clostridium botulinum. Just to give you an idea of how potent it is, a mere 2 nanograms, equivalent to a tiny speck, per kilogram of body weight can be enough to cause death in humans. This toxin works by blocking signals between nerves and muscles, leading to paralysis, including the muscles that help us breathe. It's astonishing to think that something so tiny can have such a huge impact. Despite its danger, scientists have found ways to use botulinum toxin safely in medicine. In carefully controlled doses, it can treat conditions like severe migraines and muscle spasms. The challenge is to harness its power responsibly, which makes understanding this toxin not just a matter of safety, but also of potential medical breakthroughs. You won't believe this about Dorothy Steele's journey. At the remarkable age of 88, Dorothy Steele turned her dreams into reality by stepping onto the acting stage after years spent as a tax agent. Her late start in acting didn't slow her down. Instead, it ignited a flame that led to her significant role in the groundbreaking film Black Panther. Dorothy's journey showcases her incredible perseverance and talent, proving that age is just a number when it comes to chasing your passions. With her lively spirit, she became an inspiration for many, showing us that it's never too late to find your calling. Sadly, she passed away at 95, but her legacy lives on through her performances and the barriers she broke down in an industry that often overlooks older talent. Her story encourages all of us to embrace our dreams, no matter when we decide to pursue them. Here's a wild fact about raining fish. In the late 1940s, a biologist in Louisiana experienced an unbelievable sight. Fish fell from the sky during a rainstorm. This bizarre event isn't just a tall tale. It's a result of a fascinating weather phenomenon known as waterspouts or tornadoes over water. These strong winds can pick up small fish from lakes or rivers, carrying them high into the atmosphere. When the storm passes and the winds die down, gravity takes over, and the fish come tumbling down, sometimes landing miles away. Such occurrences remind us of nature's astonishing power and unpredictability. While it might sound like something from a science fiction movie, it's just one of the many surprising ways our planet behaves. So the next time you hear about strange weather, consider the fish that might be falling from the sky somewhere. Did you know Christmas Island was discovered on Christmas Day? This unique island, located in the western region of Australia, has a fascinating history tied to its name. In 1643, Captain William Miners stumbled upon this tropical paradise during a British expedition, leading to its christening as Christmas Island. It's a beautiful place known for its stunning landscapes, rich biodiversity, and vibrant coral reefs. A remarkable aspect of the island is its annual red crab migration, where millions of crabs make their way from the forest to the ocean to spawn, creating an astonishing natural spectacle. The island is also home to various unique species, some found nowhere else on Earth. Over the years, Christmas Island has become a destination for ecotourism and conservation efforts. Whether you're looking to explore its lush rainforests or enjoy its beaches, Christmas Island offers a blend of adventure and tranquility that captivates many visitors. What else might you discover about this island paradise? Why hasn't Pluto completed its orbit yet? Since its discovery in 1930, Pluto has remained caught in a long celestial dance, not finishing a single orbit around the Sun. This delay is due to its unique position and the shape of its orbit, which is highly elongated and tilted. While Earth takes just 365 days to make a full trip around the Sun, Pluto requires a staggering 248 years. This means Pluto won't complete its first full orbit since being discovered until 2178. To add to the intrigue, Pluto's orbit sometimes brings it closer to the Sun than Neptune, even though it's a dwarf planet. This eccentric path and the gravitational influences of other planets make Pluto's journey distinctive and complex. For astronomers, studying the orbit of Pluto offers insights into the early solar system and the formation of planets. So as we eagerly await Pluto's return to its starting point, we're reminded of how vast and varied our solar system is. Just imagine being around to witness that monumental moment in 2178. Did you know horses can see two things at once? This incredible ability comes from their unique eyes and flexible ears. Horses have large eyes positioned on the sides of their heads, giving them a broad field of vision. This means they can spot potential dangers without turning their heads. Their ears are like radar antennas, moving independently to help them focus on sounds from different directions. For example, while grazing peacefully, a horse can keep one ear trained on the tasty grass and the other listening for possible threats in the surrounding environment. This remarkable dual focus helps horses survive in the wild, as they can remain alert while still enjoying their meal. So next time you see a horse, take a moment to appreciate its extraordinary senses. How many other animals can do that? Discover the breathtaking beauty of the Bungle Mountains. Nestled in northern Australia, these stunning mountains are famous for their eye-catching geological formations, featuring alternating bands of dark and orange colors. The unique beehive-like structures, formed over millions of years of erosion, create a landscape that feels almost out of this world. But there's more than just natural beauty here. The Bungle Mountains hold deep spiritual significance for the local Aboriginal peoples. They view these mounds not only as majestic mountains, but as sacred sites embedded with history and culture. Visitors are often awestruck by the dramatic views, while also being encouraged to respect the land's rich cultural heritage. Whether you're an adventure seeker or a nature lover, exploring the Bungle Mountains offers a perfect blend of thrilling activities and a chance to connect with ancient traditions. Have you ever seen a landscape as unique as this one? Here's a wild fact about tomatoes and potatoes. These beloved foods, staples in Italian pasta sauces and Irish stews, actually have origins far from their culinary homes. Both tomatoes and potatoes are native to the Americas, with tomatoes hailing from western South America and potatoes originating from the Andean mountain region. When European explorers arrived in the 15th and 16th centuries, they brought these vibrant vegetables back with them, quickly integrating them into local cuisines. This exchange shaped dieters and transformed meals across continents. Today, tomatoes contribute rich flavors to pizza, while potatoes serve as hearty comfort food. Their journey highlights how global trade and cultural exchange not only enhance diets, but also build connections. Isn't it fascinating how foods we consider traditional can have such adventurous backstories? Is it really true that video games can make you dream better? A fascinating study from MacEwan University in Canada suggests that playing video games before bed might actually boost your ability to control your dreams. This exciting research found that gamers often experience lucid dreaming, a state where you become aware that you're dreaming and can even manipulate the dream's environment. Imagine flying through the skies or exploring bizarre landscapes entirely crafted by your own mind. The study indicates that this ability to control dreams may be linked to the cognitive skills developed while gaming. Gamers tend to enhance their focus and decision-making abilities, which could extend into their dream life. With vivid imagery and immersive storytelling in modern video games, who knew that playing could lead to a more adventurous sleep? Next time you fire up your console before bed, keep in mind it could open new doors in your dreams. Here's what actually happens when kids grow up. Did you know that the blood in our bodies is carefully balanced? For humans, the ratio of blood to body mass is at its highest before we hit 8 years old. In fact, a 6-year-old child has as much blood in their veins as an adult does. This is quite fascinating because as kids grow, they get taller and heavier, but the blood amount doesn't keep increasing proportionally. Instead, their bodies become more efficient at managing blood volume as they grow. This peak in blood ratio helps support rapid growth in development, delivering the oxygen and nutrients young bodies need. After age 8, although the total volume of blood increases, it does so at a slower rate compared to body mass. Isn't it amazing how our bodies adapt during those early years? Discover the exciting new city in Thailand. In April 2023, Thailand launched a brand new city designed to boost the nation's economy and address urban challenges. This ambitious project aims to create a vibrant, modern urban hub that blends innovation with sustainability. Located in the eastern region, the city will focus on attracting tech companies and startups, positioning itself as a center for digital innovation. With plans for green spaces, efficient public transport, and smart infrastructure, the government hopes this new city will improve the quality of life for its residents. The initiative also includes investments in education and healthcare, ensuring that the community has access to vital services. As Thailand navigates a rapidly changing global landscape, this new city represents a bold step towards a more sustainable and prosperous future. What will this mean for the people living there? What if I told you Britney Spears changed pop music forever? In 1998, Britney burst onto the scene with her unforgettable debut single, Baby One More Time. The song's catchy melody and addictive chorus quickly captured the hearts of teens around the globe, establishing her as a pop sensation. Accompanying the song was a breakout music video featuring Britney in her iconic schoolgirl outfit, which sparked countless imitations and discussions about style and image in the music industry. This powerful combination of toe-tapping pop tunes and stunning performances propelled her to fame, creating a whole new standard for pop stars. By the early 2000s, she became a cultural phenomenon, influencing fashion, music, and even social media as she interacted with fans. More than just a performer, Britney became an emblem of a generation, inspiring countless musicians and leaving a lasting mark on pop culture. How did she manage to do it? Did you know Freddie Mercury designed Queen's famous logo? In 1973, just before Queen launched their first album, Mercury used his artistic talent to create a striking emblem for the band. This logo, featuring the zodiac signs of each band member, beautifully combines elements of the lion for Leo, the crab for Cancer, and the two fairies for Virgo, representing himself and guitarist Brian May. This isn't just a fun design, it showcases Mercury's exceptional aesthetic judgment and reflects the band's theatrical style. The logo has since become a symbol of rock music and Queen's larger-than-life persona. What's fascinating is that Mercury's vision helped define Queen's identity, influencing their album covers and performances. As they became legends, this logo solidified their place in music history, standing out as one of the most recognizable symbols in rock. Isn't it thrilling how a simple design can carry such rich meaning? What if planting trees could trigger allergies? Urban landscapers often prefer to plant only male trees to keep parks and streets tidy, a practice that some call botanical sexism. The main reason for this choice is that male trees produce no seeds or fruit, which means less litter and fewer messes. However, this decision comes with an unexpected downside. It can lead to more pollen in the air. Male trees release a lot of pollen during their breeding season, and with fewer female trees around, the pollen can get concentrated, causing a spike in seasonal allergies for many people. This means that while our parks might look cleaner, our sinuses can end up feeling a lot worse. So the next time you enjoy a clear park, remember the hidden trade-off that might leave some folks sneezing more than usual. Is the jackfruit really the largest fruit on Earth? This massive tropical fruit can surprise anyone with its incredible size. The jackfruit can weigh up to 55 kilograms, which is about the weight of a small dog. Measuring up to 90 centimeters long, it's an eye-catching sight hanging from trees in countries like India, Bangladesh, and Thailand. Jackfruits have a spiky green exterior that gives way to a sweet, fibrous yellow flesh inside. making it not only astonishingly large but also delicious. Many people enjoy it raw in fruit salads, while others cook the unripe green jackfruit as a meat substitute in savory dishes. This versatility has made jackfruit increasingly popular in vegetarian and vegan cooking. Did you know that just one ripe jackfruit can feed a whole family? With its remarkable size and rich nutritional benefits, jackfruit continues to gain attention worldwide. So next time you think about fruit, remember the jackfruit, the heavyweight champion of the fruit world. Hard to believe, but Wyoming led women's voting rights. In 1869, Wyoming made history by becoming the first state to grant women the right to vote. This groundbreaking legislation, signed by Governor John A. Campbell, was a remarkable step towards gender equality. At a time when many places still restricted women's roles, Wyoming's bold move earned it the nickname, the Equality State. This decision wasn't just about voting. It empowered women and set an important precedent for the national suffrage movement, inspiring other states to consider similar changes. The fight for women's rights gained momentum thanks to Wyoming's trailblazing spirit. Years later, women across the United States would continue to rally for their rights, culminating in the national suffrage victory in 1920. The brave actions of Wyoming paved the way for generations of women seeking equal rights, showing that change often starts from a single courageous state. Let's uncover the truth about Pablo Escobar's wealth. Pablo Escobar, the infamous Colombian drug lord, once controlled a staggering 80% of the cocaine supply in the United States. This immense power enabled him to amass a fortune that left many in disbelief. His drug cartel was so profitable that it reportedly spent around $2,500 every month just on rubber bands to bundle cash. Escobar's lavish lifestyle included extreme measures to shield his family. In a dramatic act, he allegedly burned $2 million in cash to keep his daughter warm while they were in hiding. Despite his death in 1993, much of his hidden fortune, estimated at a jaw-dropping $1.3 billion, remains undiscovered in the jungles of Colombia. This legacy of wealth and mystery continues to captivate the world, prompting questions about what might still lie buried and undiscovered. You won't believe this about Vincent van Gogh. He was so dedicated to his art that he placed candles in his hat just to paint at night. Van Gogh struggled with mental health throughout his life, but painting was his escape, a way to express his feelings and see the world through his unique perspective. His vibrant colors and expressiveness capture emotions like few others can. Interestingly, he often dashed around, even on foot, chasing after ideas and inspiration. You could find him wandering the streets, searching for the perfect scene to capture with his brush. While he poured his heart into his masterpieces, he famously never signed them, perhaps believing that the art should speak for itself. His unconventional methods and relentless pursuit of beauty make him one of the most intriguing artists in history. Isn't it fascinating how much passion he had for his craft? Here's what actually happens when love blooms. A man in China took romance to a whole new level by creating a stunning dress made of thousands of red roses for his girlfriend. Imagine the petals swirling around her as she walked. This extravagant gesture not only showcased his deep affection, but also transformed a simple proposal into a memorable occasion. Flowers symbolize love, and by using red roses, he emphasized the passion behind his feelings. The sheer sight of that floral masterpiece likely played a significant role in her decision to say yes. It's a reminder that grand romantic gestures can leave a lasting impression. After all, who wouldn't feel special wrapped in a gown made of thousands of beautiful blooms? This event sparks curiosity about how creativity and romance intertwine in relationships. What are some other unique proposal ideas that could capture someone's heart? What happens when your neighborhood gets too noisy? This was a major concern for many communities, leading to a law designed to maintain peace and quiet in residential neighborhoods. The law highlighted a cultural emphasis on order, respect for public spaces, and strict noise control. Imagine living next door to someone blasting music late at night or hosting rowdy parties. Such disturbances can easily disrupt the harmony of a neighborhood. Although this particular rule is no longer enforced, it remains a quirky example of how even minor actions, like the volume of a barbecue or the sound of kids playing, can be regulated to promote societal balance. These regulations reflect how societies value tranquility and the well-being of their residents. People want to be considerate neighbors, and rules like this demonstrate an effort to create a peaceful living environment. While many might find it amusing today, this law served a real purpose, showing how communities prioritizing harmony can influence everyday life. Isn't it fascinating how local laws shape our interactions? Guess what really drives Soviet nostalgia in Lithuania? A theme park in this Baltic country gives visitors a unique peek into life as a citizen of the USSR. Step inside, and the experience is anything but ordinary. Guests start by surrendering their personal belongings as they are transported back to a different era. As part of the immersive adventure, participants don gas masks, adding a touch of authenticity to the atmosphere. To truly feel like a Soviet citizen, they even learn the Soviet anthem, a requirement that adds to the experience's depth. The highlight comes at the end, where participants are rewarded with a shot of vodka, a nod to traditional Soviet culture. This unusual attraction not only entertains, but also stirs up conversations about history, memory, and what it means to celebrate the past. It's an unforgettable journey that sparks curiosity and reflection among those who dare to participate. Believe it or not, Yeso Habana transforms plaster art. This captivating YouTube channel is all about the intricate world of plasterwork, showcasing amazing techniques that breathe life into bland walls and ceilings. Viewers can marvel at relief art, where patterns and designs seem to pop off the surface, creating a stunning three-dimensional effect. The creator also dives into the art of adhesive plaster decoration, which allows for beautiful and unique designs that can be easily applied and removed. Each tutorial is packed with practical tips, making it easy for anyone to try these techniques at home. With step-by-step guidance, Yeso Habana inspires both seasoned craftsmen and curious beginners to unleash their creativity using plaster. Why settle for dull surfaces when you can embellish them with art? Whether you want to spruce up your living room or learn a new skill, watching these videos could spark your imagination. So grab your tools and get ready to create something beautiful with plaster. What if I told you rhythm has no traditional vowels? This fascinating word is the longest in the English language that skips the usual suspects, A, E, I, O, and U. Instead, it cleverly uses the letter Y to create its sound. This unique feature highlights just how flexible and quirky English can be. While many words rely on A, E, I, O, and U to form their syllables, rhythm shows that language can still thrive with fewer letters. In fact, it comes from an ancient Greek term meaning measured motion, which adds layers to its meaning beyond just the spelling. Rhythms are everywhere, from music to poetry to even the beat of our heart. Exploring the quirks of language like this reminds us of the playful nature inherent in words. Next time you hear a catchy song or feel a pulse in your favorite tune, think of rhythm and appreciate its special status in our language. Most people don't know this, but Kafka laughed at his dark stories. Franz Kafka, the iconic author behind haunting tales like The Metamorphosis, had a surprising way of engaging with his own work. Despite the bleak themes in his stories, Kafka would often read them aloud while laughing. This peculiar habit reveals a fascinating contrast between his humorous demeanor and the somber subjects he tackled. Imagine the man who wrote about existential dread and alienation, chuckling as he shared his narratives. This behavior not only showcases Kafka's unique artistic persona, but also adds depth to our understanding of his literary intentions. He seemed to navigate the heavy topics with a sense of irony, perhaps inviting readers to find light even in darkness. Could this playful approach be a clue to appreciating his work on a deeper level? Have you ever wondered about military-trained seagulls? During World War II, the U.S. government launched a fascinating yet unusual experiment aimed at training seagulls to locate enemy submarines. The idea seemed quite inventive, attaching small cameras to these birds, allowing them to fly over the ocean and spot underwater threats from above. The hope was that seagulls, being abundant near coastal areas, could serve as eyes in the sky. However, the reality turned out to be quite different. These clever birds showed little interest in the military work, perhaps preferring the freedom of their natural lives over serving in the army. Eventually, the project was quietly abandoned as it became clear that training seagulls was a far-fetched idea. This quirky chapter in military history highlights the inventive, yet sometimes misguided efforts to utilize animals in warfare. Who knew a bird could have such an extraordinary job offer? Here's a wild fact about the Great Wall of China. While you might picture a single unbroken wall, the Great Wall is actually a collection of fortifications built by different dynasties over hundreds of years. This incredible structure stretches over 13,000 miles across northern China, winding through mountains, deserts, and grasslands. Construction began in the 7th century BC and continued until the 16th century, making it a labor of love, sweat, and strategy that spanned numerous generations. Various materials were used, from tamped earth to bricks, depending on local resources and time periods. Each dynasty, recognizing the importance of defense against invasions, added its unique touch to this vast network. It's fascinating to think how the Great Wall served not only as a military barrier, but also as a symbol of unity and strength for the Chinese people. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most iconic landmarks on the planet. So why not dream about visiting this historical marvel in person? Here's a wild fact about chicken egg production. Disruptions in lighting can seriously mess with how chickens lay their eggs. When their environment isn't well lit, these birds experience stress, which leads to fewer eggs and reduces their overall productivity. Farmers know that chickens thrive under consistent lighting conditions, and it's not just about quantity. Proper lighting also enhances the quality of the eggs produced, leading to fresher and more nutritious options for consumers. Imagine a farmer adjusting the lights in a henhouse to create the perfect ambiance. This simple action can lead to a significant boost in both the number of eggs and their quality. By maintaining steady light schedules, farmers can keep their chickens happy and healthy, making life better for everyone involved. So the next time you enjoy that scrambled egg, remember how important lighting is to that delicious meal. You won't believe this about the ancient wheel. The ancient wheel exemplifies early human ingenuity, showcasing how technology molds civilization. This innovative invention revolutionized transportation and trade, allowing societies to grow and prosper. Imagine life without wheels. They enabled the movement of goods, people, and ideas, connecting distant communities and enhancing cultural exchange. Now displayed in the City Museum of Ljubljana, this remarkable artifact captures the essence of human creativity. It stands as a testament to our desire to improve and adapt. The wheel symbolizes not just a practical tool, but also a pivotal moment in our history when humans began to harness their environment for greater efficiency. The invention of the wheel marked the dawn of a new era, paving the way for advances like carts, vehicles, and ultimately complex machinery. As we marvel at this ancient invention, we can appreciate the enduring spirit of innovation that continues to drive us forward today. Is it really true that giraffes outlast camels without water? Surprisingly, they can. Giraffes can survive for weeks without a drink, thriving in their natural habitats by cleverly getting moisture from the leaves, fruits, and flowers they munch on. Their favorite snack, acacia trees, are packed with water, providing them with a tasty source of hydration. While camels are famous for their ability to go long stretches without drinking, giraffes actually hold the record for survival time. This unique adaptation helps them navigate the dry savannas of Africa, where finding fresh water can be a challenge. Not only can giraffes survive on minimal water, but their long necks also allow them to reach higher branches, giving them access to food that many other animals can't reach. So the next time you see a giraffe, remember how amazing their bodies are at adapting to their environment. Here's something incredible about the common limpet. The common limpet, a remarkable sea creature, possesses teeth that are made from the strongest known biological material. These teeth form part of a unique structure called a radula, which functions like a conveyor belt, helping limpets scrape algae off rocks. What's astonishing is that this radula is not just any ordinary structure. It is composed of a special protein-based polymer combined with a mineral phase. This combination gives the limpet's teeth amazing durability enabling them to endure immense forces while feeding. Scientists are keenly studying this natural marvel to understand its extraordinary properties, and they hope it could inspire the development of new materials in engineering and dentistry. Can you imagine using nature's design to create stronger tools or dental solutions? The common limpet truly showcases the wonders of evolution and its endless potential for innovation. Did you know the NFL halftime show started in 1967? This exciting spectacle kicked off alongside the very first Super Bowl and has since evolved into a must-see event that attracts millions of viewers. Initially, halftime performances were simple and meant to entertain fans while the field was prepared for the second half of the game. However, as the years rolled by, particularly in the 1990s, the show turned into an extravagant showcase featuring major artists like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Beyoncé. They brought creative flair and unforgettable performances, making halftime as significant as the game itself. This shift transformed the show into a cultural phenomenon, often generating buzz for its bold themes and choices of performers. While many celebrate these star-studded performances, some have sparked controversy over various issues, showing how deeply intertwined sports and entertainment have become in American culture. Here's a wild fact about Australia and islands. Australia is actually classified as a continent, which means it doesn't snag the title of the world's largest island. That crown goes to Greenland. Can you believe it? Now, when it comes to islands, New Guinea ranks as the second largest on the planet. This incredible land is split between Papua New Guinea and Indonesia, and it holds a treasure trove of biodiversity. Many species that call New Guinea home are yet to be discovered, making it a hotspot for scientists and adventurers alike. Imagine exploring lush jungles and rugged mountains, where creatures and plants might still be waiting for their moment in the spotlight. So while Australia might be famous for its kangaroos and beaches, New Guinea quietly boasts its own secrets, just waiting to be uncovered. Why exactly does the atmosphere protect us from space? The Earth's atmosphere is a remarkable shield, only about 5 to 10 miles thick, but it plays a crucial role in sustaining life as we know it. This thin layer of gases surrounds our planet, providing the air we breathe and blocking harmful radiation from the sun. Imagine stepping outside without this protective barrier. You would be exposed to extreme temperatures and cosmic rays that can harm living organisms. The atmosphere also helps regulate our climate, ensuring that temperatures remain suitable for life. Winds and weather patterns move through the atmosphere, distributing heat and moisture across the globe, which influences everything from agriculture to ecosystems. Without this delicate balance, survival would be nearly impossible. The atmosphere is not just a feature of our planet, it's a life-giving, shielding layer that allows us to thrive amidst the harsh conditions of space. Isn't it fascinating how something so thin can be so vital? Most people don't know this, but ingenuity can arise from tragedy. Rob, a filmmaker from Canada, experienced a life-changing accident as a child when he lost his right eye. Instead of letting this setback define him, Rob decided to turn his personal challenge into a remarkable innovation. He channeled his creativity and technical skills to design a wireless microcamera that fits directly into a prosthesis. This clever invention allows him to capture images from a perspective that most of us will never experience, offering a unique viewpoint on the world around him. Although Rob has not regained his sight, his invention enables him to explore and document life in ways others can't. By using his own experiences, Rob is not only overcoming his adversity, but also inspiring others to look at challenges differently. His story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we can find a spark of creativity that leads to groundbreaking solutions. What other innovations could arise from personal struggles? Ever heard of Finland's National Sleepy Day? This unique celebration takes place each year and is all about embracing our love for sleep. On this fun day, everyone tries to sleep in as late as possible, and the last person to wake up faces the hilarious punishment of being merrily teased or playfully embarrassed by friends and family. Imagine the excitement and competition among friends and family members as they strategize to stay snuggled under their blankets just a little longer. It's not just a lighthearted contest, it highlights Finland's deep appreciation for rest and well-being. Sleep is such a vital part of everyone's life, helping to recharge both our bodies and minds. By hosting this quirky day, fins are reminding us that it's okay to take a break, relax, and most importantly, catch those extra Z's. So next time you hit the snooze button, just remember that in Finland, sleeping in could mean being crowned the champion of laziness. Who wouldn't want that kind of recognition? Did you know a dog was the first in space? In 1957, Laika, a brave little mixed-breed dog from Russia, became the first living being to orbit our planet, marking a significant milestone in space exploration. Laika was launched aboard Sputnik 2 just a month after the first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, took to the skies. This historic mission aimed to gather data about how a living creature would react to space travel. Unfortunately, Laika's journey was only temporary, as the technology of the time did not allow for her return to Earth. Laika's story, although bittersweet, paved the way for future human space flights and highlighted the need for understanding the impacts of space travel on living beings. Her courage contributed to the knowledge we have today about space and its challenges. In later missions, her legacy inspired scientists to ensure the safety of both dogs and humans in space exploration. Can you imagine the bravery it took for Laika to embark on that incredible adventure? Here's something incredible about the molcajete. This traditional Mexican utensil, made from volcanic rock, has been a kitchen staple for centuries. What makes the molcajete unique is its porous texture, which not only helps in grinding ingredients, but also enhances their flavors. When you use it to prepare salsas or other sauces, the molcajete allows chilies, spices, and herbs to release their essential oils and aromas, making your dishes taste even better. Often used alongside a tegelot, a pestle-like tool, this pairing allows for effective grinding and mixing. The process of making sauces in a molcajete is not just about cooking, it's a cultural experience that connects you to the rich culinary history of Mexico. Whether you're sauteing fresh ingredients or creating traditional guacamole, the molcajete brings a touch of authenticity to your cooking. Plus, because of the natural stone material, it's quite durable and can last a lifetime with proper care. Have you ever tried using one in your kitchen? Here's a wild fact about a father's love. In a touching story from American history, William Banning, a grieving father who lost his son in the Korean War, took the profound step of sending his son's Purple Heart Medal and a heartfelt letter to President Harry Truman. This act was a poignant way for Banning to honor his son's sacrifice while seeking comfort in sharing his pain with the nation. Remarkably, decades later, after Truman's death, these artifacts were discovered in Truman's old office, stirring emotions and memories of bravery and loss. The Purple Heart, a distinguished military honor awarded to those wounded or killed in service, symbolizes the ultimate sacrifice made by countless families. This story not only highlights the deep bond between a father and son, but also reflects the enduring impact of war on families even long after the battles have ended. How many more stories like this remain hidden in our history? What if I told you betta fish are mesmerizing? These stunning creatures, originally from Southeast Asia, are renowned for their incredible beauty and vibrant colors. With long, flowing fins that seem to dance gracefully in the water, they look like living art. Betta fish come in various hues, including bright blues, fiery reds, and rich purples, making them a favorite among fish enthusiasts. Their fins can be spread wide, resembling delicate wings, which adds to their enchanting appearance. In the wild, these fish are known for their territorial behavior, especially the males, who will fiercely protect their space. This striking nature, combined with their stunning looks and unique personality, makes betta fish not only captivating pets but also fascinating subjects for observation. Whether you have one in a home aquarium or simply admire them online, betta fish are surely a testament to the beauty of the underwater world. Did you know your belly button is a bacteria hotspot? It's true, researchers have discovered that about 150 different species of bacteria live in this small, often ignored part of our bodies. The belly button, or navel, creates a unique environment, providing a cozy home for various microorganisms. These bacteria play a crucial role in our health, aiding digestion and helping to protect against harmful pathogens. Interestingly, the diversity of bacteria can vary depending on factors like personal hygiene, diet, and even where you live. Some people may have more types of bacteria than others. So the next time you give your belly button a quick clean, remember that it's more than just a small indentation. It's a bustling ecosystem full of tiny life forms. Who knew that such a tiny space could host such a vibrant community of bacteria? Imagine waking up to the smell of wasabi. This unique experience is made possible by a smoke alarm specially designed for individuals who are deaf. Invented in Japan, this innovative device uses vaporized wasabi to alert people to danger when smoke or fire is detected. Traditional smoke alarms rely on sound, which isn't helpful for everyone. By releasing a strong, pungent scent of wasabi into the air, the alarm effectively wakes even the deepest sleeper. This clever use of technology not only highlights the importance of safety, but also showcases how we can adapt everyday devices to meet different needs. The wasabi alarm is a great example of thinking outside the box, as it merges culinary elements with safety solutions. Imagine the relief of knowing that a whiff of wasabi can keep you safe from harm. As technology continues to advance, we can look forward to even more creative solutions for making our environment safer and more inclusive for everyone. Why exactly does 1889 matter in history? In that fascinating year, the world saw significant events that shaped modern culture. The Eiffel Tower, a stunning symbol of Paris, was inaugurated, showcasing innovative iron architecture and drawing millions of visitors. Coincidentally, 1889 marked the birth of Adolf Hitler, a figure who would dramatically influence global events in the 20th century. Interestingly, this same year also saw the founding of Nintendo, which started as a playing card company and evolved into a giant in the video game industry we know today. Each of these milestones reflects a different aspect of human creativity and conflict, shaping our modern world in unique ways. The tower stands as a testament to artistic achievement, while the names associated with Hitler remind us of the darker paths history can take. Nintendo's evolution shows how sometimes playful beginnings can lead to powerful cultural shifts. What do you think the future holds for iconic symbols like these? Discover the surprising origins of modern camels. Many people picture camels waddling through desert sands, but did you know these remarkable creatures actually originated in North America? That's right. Their ancestors, called paracamelus, roamed the earth about 6 million years ago. Over time, these animals adapted to their environment, developing unique features that allow them to handle extreme heat and scarce water. For instance, camels have specially designed humps for storing fat, enabling them to survive long stretches without food. As climates changed and their habitats shifted, these early camels made their way across land bridges to other regions, eventually becoming the familiar two-humped Bactrian and one-humped dromedary camels we see today. Isn't it fascinating how evolution shapes life on our planet in such unexpected ways? Let's uncover the truth about sloths' strange habits. These fascinating creatures, native to Central and South America, have some of the slowest metabolisms in the animal kingdom. This means sloths only defecate about once a week, leading to a dramatic loss of up to a third of their body weight during this rare event. Why do they do this? By pooping in the same spot, they help fertilize the trees they live in, creating a nutrient-rich environment for new leaves to grow. This slow lifestyle is perfectly designed for their low-energy diet, which consists mainly of leaves. Hanging upside down for most of their lives, sloths move slowly through the treetops, allowing their bodies to conserve energy. Their unique adaptations are a marvel of evolution, showing how different life can be when you're taking things nice and slow. Isn't nature amazing? Why does Rotokas have the world's shortest alphabet? This intriguing language, native to Bougainville Island in Papua New Guinea, manages to convey a rich tapestry of meanings with just 12 letters. Unlike many languages that boast an extensive alphabet, Rotokas uses a streamlined set of characters that includes sounds familiar to its speakers. This compact alphabet is not just a quirky fact, but reflects the unique oral traditions and cultural identity of the Rotokas people. With such a small range of letters, the language can still express complex ideas and emotions, showcasing the creativity and adaptability of its speakers. Interestingly, the efficiency of rotokas may also influence how children learn to read and write, potentially making the process less overwhelming. Despite its brevity, the intricacies of the language rise above its limited characters, demonstrating that communication is about so much more than just the number of letters. How does this fascinating linguistic feature impact the way people on Bougainville express themselves? Did you know that European bison nearly disappeared? These magnificent creatures, standing up to 2 meters or 6.5 feet tall, are the largest wild animals in Europe. Once roaming the forests and grasslands, their population plummeted due to hunting and habitat loss, leading to the last truly wild Caucasian bison disappearing in 1927. Thankfully, dedicated conservation efforts have helped revive the European bison, bringing it back from the brink of extinction. Today, conservationists work tirelessly to protect these animals in reserves across Europe, allowing them to thrive once again in the wild. By focusing on habitat restoration and monitoring their populations, we can ensure that future generations will have the chance to see these majestic creatures. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could continue to watch their numbers grow? Have you ever wondered why bicycles evolved so much? The fascinating journey of the bicycle began with the dandy horse, a two-wheeled invention created in the early 19th century. Initially, it lacked pedals, making it more of a stylish scooter than the bicycles we know today. Riders propelled themselves forward by pushing off the ground with their feet, gliding along in a fun and smooth manner. But innovation didn't stop there. Later on, pedals were introduced, transforming the dandy horse into a more effective and efficient mode of transportation. This change marked a significant milestone, allowing riders to travel longer distances with less effort. Today, the classic bicycle design, built on that early idea, has become an essential part of our daily lives, promoting fitness and eco-friendly travel. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea evolved into something we enjoy and depend on worldwide? Check out this ancient survivor of the dinosaurs. The Mississippi alligator, a remarkable reptile, has kept its distinctive look for millions of years, dating back to the age of the dinosaurs. This amazing creature belongs to a lineage that has hardly changed over time, making it one of the closest living relatives to the prehistoric animals that roamed the earth. Much like their ancestors, Mississippi alligators have powerful jaws, thick skin, and a sleek body built for life in the water. They thrive in the swamps and rivers of the southern United States, where they hunt a variety of prey, including fish, birds, and even small mammals. What's truly fascinating is how little these alligators have needed to evolve, suggesting that their design is perfectly suited for survival. Scientists study these ancient reptiles not only to understand their biology, but also to gain insights into Earth's prehistoric ecosystems. So next time you think about dinosaurs, remember that the Mississippi alligator is an incredible link to our planet's distant past. Why exactly does a bank care about food distribution? A bank in Australia is diving into a fascinating study that explores the connection between food distribution and urban design. This initiative highlights how food security and urban planning work hand in hand to tackle pressing societal needs. Urban areas often struggle with food deserts, where fresh produce and healthy options are hard to find. By collaborating with researchers and local communities, the bank aims to find solutions that enhance food accessibility. Imagine designing cities not just for buildings and roads, but also for easy access to fresh fruits and vegetables. This approach can help ensure that everyone, regardless of their background or income, can enjoy healthy meals. It's a creative way to address hunger while also thinking about how we structure our communities for the future. So what can we learn from this innovative partnership? Did you know butterflies can blend in with nature? These beautiful insects have developed wings that can change colors and patterns, helping them hide from predators. This amazing adaptation is called camouflage. For instance, the famous owl butterfly features eye-like patterns on its wings that resemble the eyes of a larger animal, scaring off potential threats. Similarly, the leaf-tailed gecko butterfly has wings that look just like leaves, allowing it to disappear in forests. Not only does this keep them safe, but it also increases their chances of mating, as brightly colored butterflies attract mates while camouflage ones stay safe. Incredible, right? Besides camouflage, some butterflies even mimic other species, making them seem unappealing to predators. So next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, remember that it might be hiding in plain sight. Is it really true that the left lung is smaller? You might be surprised to learn that anatomically, the left lung is indeed smaller than the right lung. This peculiarity is all due to the heart's position in our chest. The heart sits slightly to the left side, taking up space that would otherwise be occupied by the left lung. This design helps ensure that both lungs can work effectively for breathing while accommodating the vital organ that pumps blood throughout our bodies. In fact, the right lung is made up of 3 lobes, whereas the left lung has only 2. This difference may seem minor, but it plays a crucial role in our anatomy and overall health. The lungs are essential for oxygenating our blood and removing carbon dioxide, and their unique structure helps support the heart's function. So the next time you take a deep breath, you can appreciate the fascinating partnership between your heart and lungs. How amazing is our body's design? Guess what really drives the magic of dice? Dice, commonly used in games since 3000 BC, have an incredible mathematical property that makes them more than just simple gaming tools. On a standard 6-sided die, the numbers on opposite sides always add up to 7. This means that if you throw a 1, the side facing down is a 6, and if you roll a 3, the opposite side is a 4. Why did ancient cultures design dice this way? It's rooted in a fascinating mathematical principle that highlights symmetry and balance, which not only makes rolling dice fun, but also intuitively fair in games. This consistent design ensures that every player knows the sums will always hold true, even when the games change through the ages. From ancient civilizations to modern board games, the dice we use today carry a legacy of mathematical intrigue. The next time you roll the dice, think about that hidden pattern and how something so simple has stood the test of time. What other secrets do our everyday objects hold? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's Oscar twist. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney received an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But instead of the usual golden statuette, Disney was honored with a full-sized Oscar and 7 miniature statuettes. These tiny awards represented the lovable 7 dwarfs from the film: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. This creative gesture highlighted how revolutionary the film was, as it was the first ever full-length animated feature, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and animation at the time. This award not only celebrated Disney's innovation, but also marked a significant moment in film history, showing that animation could be celebrated in the same realm as live-action films. So, next time you think of magic in movies, remember this unique Oscar moment and how it changed the world of animation forever. Is it really true that some sharks glow in the dark? Yes, it's absolutely fascinating. Certain shark species, like the lantern shark, possess a unique ability called bioluminescence. This means they can produce a glow that's only visible to other sharks. Imagine swimming in the dark depths of the ocean and seeing these glowing creatures communicate with one another. This eerie glow serves multiple purposes, acting as a form of communication and camouflage. For instance, by glowing faintly from below, sharks can blend in with the light filtering down from the surface, making it harder for their predators to spot them. This clever trick can significantly enhance their chances of survival during predator-prey interactions, allowing them to sneak up on their dinner. Isn't it incredible how nature equips these remarkable creatures with such skills? Bioluminescence adds an even deeper layer of mystery to the underwater world, showcasing the unique adaptations of life in the ocean's depths. Did you know Texas has a strange drinking rule? Under Texas law, it's actually illegal to take more than 3 sips of beer while standing. This quirky regulation is meant to promote responsible drinking and encourage people to savor their beverages rather than rush through them. Picture this. You're at a lively outdoor party or a barbecue, and as you're mingling with friends, you realize that you'll need to find a seat if you want to enjoy your next cold one. This law nudges folks to take a breather and relish their drinks in a seated position, creating a more relaxed atmosphere. Although this rule might sound odd or even funny, it stems from the state's efforts to curb excessive drinking and enhance public safety. So next time you're in Texas, remember to sit down when you're enjoying that fourth sip. Your beer and your safety will thank you. Did you know that asteroid mining is our space gold rush? The future of resource extraction may not be confined to Earth. Companies are gearing up to tap into the riches of near-Earth asteroids, aiming to collect valuable materials like water, platinum, and gold. Imagine a scenario where spacecraft travel to these celestial bodies, mining them for resources that could be used back home or even in space missions. Water, for instance, can be transformed into fuel, supporting deeper space exploration. Platinum and gold, on the other hand, are not only precious on Earth, but they also have important industrial applications. As technology advances, the dream of asteroid mining seems increasingly feasible. It raises exciting possibilities. Could future missions to Mars be fueled by resources harvested from asteroids? Envision a time when humanity expands its resource base beyond our home planet, making the universe a part of our economy. Did you know Simba was born using science? Simba is the first lion cub born through artificial insemination at the Singapore Zoo. This groundbreaking achievement not only showcases the wonders of modern science, but also marks an important milestone in conservation efforts. Simba, a lively and curious cub, spends his days exploring the zoo alongside his mother, Keela. Though he never got to meet his father, Mufasa, who faced challenges that made reproduction impossible due to aggressive behavior, Simba's story sheds light on how artificial insemination can help preserve species at risk of extinction. In the wild, many lions face threats like habitat loss and human conflict, making it vital to find innovative solutions. Simba's arrival is a shining example of how zoos can play a critical role in conserving wildlife and educating the public about the challenges our planet's creatures face. As he grows, he embodies hope for future generations of lions and the ongoing efforts to protect them. Isn't it amazing what science can do? Why does the Scream Chicken Challenge fascinate TikTok users? This quirky trend invites participants to unleash their loudest scream, creating a blend of excitement and bravery that captivates the platform. Launched to engage people in a lighthearted way, the challenge encourages users to share their uproarious moments while activating the playful effects it promises. Why scream like a chicken, you ask? The sheer absurdity is part of the fun. Participants often record their attempts, showcasing not just their vocal prowess, but also their creativity in how they approach the challenge. Whether in their living rooms or bustling parks, screamers frequently find themselves laughing at how ridiculous they sound. Plus, with social media's ever-growing focus on shared experiences, the Scream Chicken Challenge sparks conversations and comments, turning diverse reactions into a community event. So it's not just about the scream, it's about bringing people together through humor, bravery, and a touch of silliness. Are you ready to join in the fun and let out your inner chicken? Did you know that Michael Jordan left the NBA for baseball? In 1993, the basketball legend made a surprising decision to retire from the NBA, and it wasn't because of the gambling rumors that circulated at the time. In fact, the real reason was much more personal and heartfelt. Jordan was devastated by the tragic death of his father, who had always encouraged him to follow his dreams. This loss deeply affected him, leading him to step away from basketball, a sport he had dominated, to honor his father's memory. Additionally, Jordan had a long-time childhood aspiration to play professional baseball. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and even spent time in their minor league system. Although his baseball venture wasn't as successful as his basketball career, it showcased his determination to challenge himself and pursue his dreams. Why did Darwin shape geology before evolution? Charles Darwin is best known for his groundbreaking theory of evolution, but many don't realize that he played a significant role in the world of geology first. From 1838 to 1841, he served as the Secretary of the Geological Society of London, a position that put him at the heart of scientific discussion in his era. During this time, Darwin organized meetings and meticulously reviewed scientific papers, which not only enhanced his understanding of earth sciences, but also helped him build valuable connections in the scientific community. These experiences laid the foundation for his later work on evolution, offering him insights into how species adapt to their environments. This early involvement in geology influenced how he viewed natural selection and the process of evolution itself. Isn't it fascinating to think that the seeds of his revolutionary ideas were sown during his geological pursuits? Darwin's shift from geology to biology reveals the interconnectedness of scientific fields, where ideas can evolve, much like the species he would later study. Is it really true that someone dressed as a dog? A Japanese man spent a whopping 13,000 euros on a remarkably realistic border collie costume. This unique investment allows him to fully embrace the canine lifestyle. From walking on all fours to crawling and even behaving like a dog, he showcases an extraordinary expression of identity. This extreme passion for the furry friends goes beyond mere costume play. It's a form of self-expression that challenges societal norms about how we perceive ourselves and our identities. Many might think it's quirky, but for him, it's a way to explore the freedom and joy that comes from embodying a beloved pet. As people grow increasingly interested in identity and personal expression, his story sparks curiosity. Could this be the next frontier in how we choose to represent ourselves? Would you ever consider stepping into a dog's paws? Turns out, the truth is that arsenic was popular. In the 19th century, many people sought an idealized beauty that often drove them to use arsenic-based products, despite the dangerous risks involved. Back then, knowledge about skincare was limited, and society's obsession with achieving a flawless look overshadowed concerns about safety. Women especially flocked to these toxic cosmetics, believing arsenic would lighten their skin and remove blemishes. Some even used it in face powders and creams. This alarming trend highlights how beauty standards can blind individuals to potential harm. Without today's advanced understanding of skincare and chemical safety, many were unknowingly risking their health for an elusive dream of perfection. Fortunately, as knowledge about the dangers of arsenic spread, people began to change their habits and seek safer alternatives. Can you imagine using such dangerous products today? You won't believe what AI can create now. This incredible technology is not just limited to text or images anymore. Artificial intelligence, or AI, can generate realistic videos that mimic real-life situations, like a cat cooking in a kitchen. These videos can appear so lifelike that it becomes challenging to tell what's real and what's cleverly crafted by algorithms. With advanced techniques like deepfakes and GANs, generative adversarial networks, AI learns from countless hours of footage to produce stunningly accurate representations. This rapid development in video creation raises exciting possibilities for entertainment, education, and even virtual reality. But it also brings concerns about misinformation. As we watch these videos online, we may find ourselves doubting the authenticity of what we see. Will we soon need a new skill, detecting AI-generated content? As technology continues to evolve, understanding these changes becomes crucial for navigating the digital world. Are we ready for a future where nothing is quite as it seems? What if Zealandia is hiding beneath the ocean? For many, New Zealand is just an island paradise, but it's actually part of a much larger, fascinating landmass called Zealandia. This submerged continent broke away from Antarctica and Australia millions of years ago and covers an area of nearly 2 million square miles. Most of Zealandia is underwater, leaving only a few islands like New Zealand and New Caledonia peeking above the waves. These islands give us a glimpse into the geological wonders of this hidden continent, revealing secrets about its formation and the history of our planet. Scientists study the rocks and formations found in New Zealand to better understand how Zealandia was created and how it fits into the bigger picture of Earth's tectonic activity. By exploring Zealandia, researchers hope to answer important questions about continental drift, climate change, and even biodiversity. So the next time you think of New Zealand, remember there's a whole submerged world beneath it waiting to be explored. Most people don't know this, but Kingston was New York's first capital. Established in 1777, it briefly held this important role before facing a dramatic fate. The city was chosen due to its strategic location along the Hudson River, making it a vital hub during the American Revolutionary War. However, Kingston's status as the capital was short-lived. British forces captured and burned the city later that same year, marking a chaotic and turbulent time in its history. This fiery destruction not only wiped out many buildings, but also forced the government to relocate, first to Poughkeepsie and then eventually to Albany, where it remains today. Kingston's brief moment as the capital reflects the struggles and sacrifices of early America, showcasing how a city's fate can change quickly during a time of conflict. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes our cities,